Three catching techniques for pressing. Fuck. What the hell?
Not bad. We may have something here.
Gotta say, I was surprised with the way you guys played that season, and especially considering you switched positions. Plus, Coach O'Brien really came into his own, leading you guys to the verge of the playoff.
Hard Rock Stadium, folks, it is filled to capacity. Everybody has been waiting for this college football Saturday, and we are just about set to get ready to rock and roll. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Miami Hurricanes. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone, and they will elect to the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 for Miami. And Daniel fakes the handoff. Under pressure, and down goes Daniel. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is. Is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Gains a yard. Makes it 3rd and 14.
Shotgun snap for Daniel. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walk the ball of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough. Off the bootleg, Matthews is going to fire one deep over the middle. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off near the 29.
And that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception. That first read that you had, maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
From midfield, here's Daniel. A fight for the football. The 41.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there. 42 yards.
Well, Charles, this is kind of interesting to watch because, as you and I remember well, back when they were blue-chip prospects coming into college, it was Matthews on the receiving end of those long passes, so it's kind of a little bit of flip the script.
Back then, their senior year in high school, that we envisioned anything different. You know, you would have thought Matthews would have stayed at receiver, but a lot has happened since then. Now here we are, their senior year in college, and Matthews is throwing the long passes. I'm not sure we saw that coming, but boy, what a connection.
A full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that play's not going to go on their highlight reel at the end of the season, but the only benefit to the offense, maybe a little more space if they want to throw the football now after taking that loss.
They go option right on 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. Tommy Matthews, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Ducks have taken the early lead.
For the extra point.
Offensively, pretty effective option play there for the score.
It certainly was, and it appeared to me that the defense overshifted and overplayed the trail back, the pitch man, and almost forgot about the quarterback. In fact, they did forget about the quarterback, and he turned it into a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And they'll try to run the option here. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They run the counter. It's Woods. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Now on 2nd and 13, Daniel, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Daniel. Launching one for Henderson. And that will be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, Matthews throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Davidson. Bring it! And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. The Heartbreak Kid connection, one finding the other, and they really make it look easy out there.
Oh, it's a special chemistry that they have, isn't it? And look, we go all the way back to their time in high school. Positions may have changed, roles may have changed, but what doesn't change, their friendship, their connection, and understanding where each is going to be on the field, no matter what the situation.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Launching one for Henderson, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Daniel. That's taken in by Henderson. And they're able to get this one across. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. The Hurricanes now 1st and 10. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Hurricanes, nothing.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniel. Right side catch, Gilmore. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On 2nd down, it's Woods. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Open man is Henderson. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now Daniel on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there. And he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It's like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking a 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
At the 35-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing is Matthews. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Matthews to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Davidson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It goes for a gain of 10, and it's a 1st down. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Looking deep downfield. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
To throw again, Matthews. He's going to take another shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. Tommy Matthews, as the first half is winding down. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage.
For the extra point.
So 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they're a PAT from going up 21-3.
And there's no... You're liking what you're seeing so far, aren't you?
It's been unbelievable. Like a well-oiled machine, if you will.
What's really tough, though, that defense, they're leaping the shadows at this point. They don't know which way to go. They're being hit in every direction, and they have no answers thus far.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Back out there for their next offensive drive, the Hurricanes get set. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now Daniel on 1st down. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
With the score, Ducks 21, Hurricanes 3.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Taking it about the 1.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Matthews. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
36-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Langford. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Got an open man, it's Washington. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Now again, right side. It's Woods. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10, Daniel again. They find Henderson there, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. They'll run on first down. It's Woods. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Operating from the gun, Daniel. And it's caught. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had two previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
29-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. Pretty important third quarter drive for it, and momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Matthews. He's going to let it go again. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Make that now a second connection for the Heartbreak Kids. And we talked about it earlier, Charles. They have a special connection, and it just continues to show.
Hey, I can't help but laugh and smile watching it. It's not because I'm favoring them over their opponent, but just the story is too good, isn't it? High school buddies, change of positions, getting it done here on the biggest level, and the timing on that play. Perfectly run route, perfectly thrown ball. That certainly looks like guys who've known each other for a very long time.
And by the way, we were told 3 of the high school coaches that coach these guys are here in the stadium. You know that they have to be looking down with big smiles on their faces.
No doubt about it.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
On 2nd and 10, Daniel. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back now here on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 17. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
Daniel's pass intercepted. They'll take over 1st down.
And that pick just sets them up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defense coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. They toss left to Ferguson. And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. On first down, it's Daniel. His throw incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Back to the air. Daniel on 2nd down. He spots Henderson open left side. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play. First down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Daniel. Under pressure, and down goes Daniel.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And he's going to go down again.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Ouch, you thought you had... defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
On first down, Daniel looking middle, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Back to the air on second down. Daniel, and for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. 20.
You know they pay me extra for this.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Them having to blitz. That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak. Under pressure, and down goes Daniel.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
On third down, it's Turner, and he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
The Miami punter out on the field as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And he'll take it just outside the 40. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
Think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches are giving, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. A big play there. 47 yards. And this offense is running away with this one.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there. They decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point. that's all. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Daniel. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 42. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off the pass.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. That's the run he's been waiting for, Charles. He's been bottled up all game. That run alone got him more yards than he had in all his previous carries combined.
And don't think for a second he doesn't know that, because every back that I know can almost calculate every yard with every step that they take. He had to be frustrated because of what's happened during the game. Has to feel a lot better after that run.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Matthews. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. A really solid performance against a ranked opponent as they add a big win to the left-hand column.
Want to talk about a story that's making the rounds, and that's the Heartbreak Kids and their indelible bond. Once again, taking college football center stage at the championship game later on tonight. It has been truly amazing and truly inspirational to watch this amazing journey that these kids have been on from start to finish to this point, showing off their character, their grit, their determination, their heart has been on full display for all of us to behold. And I normally don't say this, but I, for one, will be a Heartbreak Kid in spirit as they take the field in this big game tonight.
A season's worth of Saturdays all comes down to this. The final in New Orleans, home of the Mercedes-Benz Superdome and the 2020 College Football Playoff National Championship. Championship. It's the Oklahoma Sooners against the Oregon Ducks. Here we go, the matchup we've been waiting for. Buckle in as we are off in the College Football Playoff National Championship from New Orleans. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here's 1st and 10 for the Sooners. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception, but not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That's a nice clip.
Amelia, what does it mean?
Safe sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
51 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Matthews got his man complete over the middle. That's Davidson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. And that is our first connection there for the Heartbreak Kids on the pass and catch, and I'm guessing probably not the last connection for them in this national title game.
I would agree with that. Nice throw there by Matthews, put it right in his hands. But how about this young man and his switch to receiver? Think of what he's had to put into it all year long to get ready to go for this one. It's not as simple as just going in the backyard and changing over now. He catches the ball instead of throwing it. You got to run all those routes, be tough downfield, and make catches. I am really, really impressed with what I've seen from him thus far. When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Here's the option. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try with Ferguson, and he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs. Oklahoma now.
Come in.
What's up, brother?
What's up?
How you doing, Nene? Now watch me whip. Now watch my mayonnaise.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Oh, the 1st and 10. Now Thomas.
Oh, it's face of the franchise.
1-yard gain. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground.
Yeah,
Honed in on it and stopped
you
them.
can choose what team you want. Well, we first play in high school, and then you get to choose the school you want to go to, and then
right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
That throw by Young incomplete.
So what you been up to?
But you gotta leave him room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was too close.
$1,000 right here. I just put out of T0.
Oh.
Oh wait. Oh sorry, it's 20. No, Barry gave me this Oregon Ducks one. He didn't want it.
Oh really?
No, I've had the other one since Special Olympics.
I have a bunch of them.
No, but I like these. They come in good handy. I think I'm gonna charge up my scooter for tonight, for later.
It's all good, dude.
Close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Oh no,
yeah, I'm live on
hi everybody.
YouTube.
Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board. We'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him.
I'm gonna sit right here. Oh yeah. Well, hi everybody. My name is Kyle. You don't know who I am. I'm a YouTuber.
A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Yeah,
Have a chance
it's,
to scan the field there. It felt like he had a chance to. Scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him.
What?
My friend butt dialed.
Oh, did he?
Because you can't even understand what he's saying. Oh my god, it's funny.
Oh, don't you hate when that happens?
I've had that happen to me a
know where you
couple
got dialed and goes to 911 by accident?
Oh yeah, I've done that.
That has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Oh, you're playing for the national championship on here?
Yeah.
Back to throw. Matthews dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble. 1 yard shy.
Hopefully next year our Ducks will get to come back to the
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time.
Oh, you mean fans?
Yeah, no one has to come back and watch.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the
I don't care if we would have to wear a mask. I mean,
yeah, no, I no, you know, Poison played in September. Poison can be performing in San Francisco, California.
Yeah, they call it no man's
really?
land because
Yeah, because I was
you
listening
it's too short.
to
I'm
Top
just going
30
to punt it
TV
into
last
the end
night.
zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal. So it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Tommy Matthews linking up with the other half of the dynamic duo for a nice touchdown pass and catch.
It almost felt like he essentially ran the ball downfield himself and handed it to him, didn't it? Their connection is so good, dating all the way back to their high school days. Even though roles are reversed now, it is fun to watch.
Yeah, we sat with him yesterday, and we had one of those interviews in the private room, so they were really opening up about this being their last game together. It's kind of bittersweet, but I guess
so,
Charles, it's one of those things where we need to enjoy
what's someone else done today?
Yeah, but one can dream.
No, very nothing. Probably sleeping, and then the girls are still at
One can hope.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Maybe the story will live on a little further than this.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coach
Now
for
there's
what?
the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive.
virtual
This is their
basketball.
3rd drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off the game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive,
No, they were
a
asking
second
me,
drive,
Josh
no
was
first
asking
down,
am I gonna
that
be
becomes an
starting?
issue. Now you got to think about, okay, what kind of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first
Oh,
one up?
Josh Kennedy.
Just a yard.
Yeah.
Here's 2nd and 9
No,
for the
sadly, it's
26.
his last day today working, but we have a new girl.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Young on 3rd down. And that one is incomplete.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
After 1-7-0.
Yeah, Kim told me that she's not going to be doing Summer League.
Oh, she's not?
No, she's having surgery.
No,
This will be fielded at the 17.
Even if we do.
Yeah, no, we're still waiting for
the offense as they take
We're still waiting to hear from the left.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
Yeah, that's
from
right.
what from what Kim says, is we're waiting on Gabe Brown to have us.
Oh, wow. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 30, 10, 5, and he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. A great play there.
We're waiting on Kate Brown to open up Joseph County.
And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Oh. When you constantly itch, it spreads a rash. And,
so far they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes
I just put on some cream earlier. Hopefully it helps a little bit. So do I.
The last run,
I like
good
my
for
phone.
2. Here's 2nd and 8. It's Young off play action. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Yeah, I found a mount for my phone, but I have to wait until after either payday or when I get the rest of my taxes.
They go play action. Young going for the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As we've seen, their
I'm supposed to get 231 back from Oregon.
Open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
I already got my state already. I got 255 from state.
1 second down, Young again. And he's got this one complete to
So I got almost 500 bucks.
6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Not really. I get Lorraine's been helping me. So Lorraine usually helps me with my taxes.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Young. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Yeah. Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Thinking maybe I might play this for a little bit and maybe we can watch a movie or something.
Oh yeah.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game.
Or did you want to try to watch that Oregon State?
And guess what?
Oh, that comes down at 5.
Is it 5 or 3?
It's the 3-point contest starts at 3:30, but the Oregon State game doesn't come on till 5.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
I haven't been watching.
Down in distance very
No, I did kind of watch college basketball yesterday. It was number 1 and number 2 facing each other, and number 2.
And his kick is
Who was number 2?
It's good. They'll get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up for the offense.
It was like weird teams I've never heard of before.
Let me see.
They were so weird of a team.
Yeah, I bet. You said it was yesterday?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Football. NCAA basketball. Was it girls or men's?
It was men's basketball. And it was like number 1 and versus number 2. No, they were like weird names and stuff. Never heard of them?
Oh, I don't see it.
And then the number 2 team beat the number 1 team.
Struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points.
The Dodgers are losing, but it's only spring training, so it doesn't really matter right now.
And he tackled just shy of 25.
Yeah, they're seeing who's gonna make the team.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because
when you talk about hitting a home run,
we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big time, John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play action pass could very well be open.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Matthews. Throw left side complete. That's Davidson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pick up there. Here's a 1st and 10 Oregon. From the gun, Matthews. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's off inside the 5.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. He looked like he tried to put a little too
Freaking
much
Cowboys were giving me a run for my money this morning when I was playing.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Because
I'm the Browns.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Because me, Sterling, and Zane are in the same division, and I ended up playing the Cowboys, and they like throwing the ball. Like, I was down by 14 points in the first half, and I came back and beat them by 14 points in the second half.
Also on the game they're throwing.
Yeah. I held Elliott to like 10 yards rushing.
I heard that. Official that Russell Wilson is going to be going to the Cowboys.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards.
Yeah, sure.
38-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Yeah, I don't know about Wilson getting traded, though.
Chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No, for my Cowboys, I wouldn't mind
If this
taking
defense wants to stay in this
Mariota.
ballgame, they've got to start
I
ending
would
some
take
drives.
Mariota
That
and
helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense
Probably
to do.
as a backup, maybe.
That's run the football.
I'm
so you don't just
just not a big Mariota fan.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. And Charles, we talked about it earlier, their last game together, and now a second touchdown connection between the dynamic duo.
And I love the fact that in preparation for this game, you thought that they would have a big game together.
I told Will, I'm not a Mariota fan.
Both of them get a football each for their trophy cases at home.
No, when you played Ducks, you probably were at the time.
I was for a little bit.
But
all he did was run, dude.
Yeah.
Be a freaking running back.
Shipping it right back to the high school to put it in the trophy case. We'll see if it comes to fruition.
You know, there's a difference between Herbert and Mariota.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off.
Mariota, he
about 5 yards deep.
takes too many risks. You know, I mean, look what happened in the national championship game against Ohio State. You know, he kept trying to use his legs, you know, and you gotta use your arms and you gotta use everything. You know, he's just not the kind of quarterback.
Oh yeah, we know he blew that in the championship. He had an opportunity to win.
And I honestly think that he should have stayed for his senior year.
Oh, for the Ducks.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first. Half. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
Another group.
He's inside the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're not panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go.
Where are you playing this game? Levi Stadium?
Something like that.
In the first half. Another try after the first down sack. Young, and they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Oh, God.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Sterling said LOL.
Yeah, I saw that.
Out of the gun, it's Young. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
Why did I...
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
That's complete.
Yeah, this coming season, we have to play Ohio State.
Field goal range also with the 16 now.
So we have to play Ohio State and Alabama?
No, I was kidding about Alabama. I wanted to see what your reaction was.
Operating from the gun.
No, but we have to play Ohio State to make up.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it
well,
is
we know that Ohio State won't have
when it arrived, it was
Justin Fields next year.
Oh yeah, so they're gonna have a whole new quarterback, huh?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
No, because Tyler Shaw's leaving, so they have a whole new quarterback as well.
To throw again, Matthews.
We have that Anthony guy.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That'll be
Incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
No, which I think he did a lot better than Tyler Shaw.
Brings up third down
No, Anthony, they should have
10.
played him more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
That guy Davis or whatever his name is.
Yeah, they should have played him, and then
Throwing is Matthews, and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Oregon's punter out on the field. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick.
The Sooners take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers
He
out
could
there.
have caught
They
it.
want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Sooners 3.
Who's going to celebrate as national champions? 2 quarters to find out as we get set for the final half of the college football season. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get my trophies back on.
The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10.
Well, because on the Madden,
they start out with a run by Ferguson, and he'll go down
on the PS5 version, you gotta redo everything.
On a 1st down run,
yeah.
Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Matthews to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Yeah, it's called a screen pass.
15 yards and the sticks move.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down. Matthews. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards.
Hey, Jimmy. How you doing, man? Son, you connected? Yes, you are connected. Good, 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 good. Very good indeed, yes. Are you flashing green? No flash green, no. With random colors, come on. Come on, can you give me the color? Yeah, color, please. No? No color? Okay, no color. Just go flash green. Hey Google, play some Leonard.
Here's a Spotify station.
down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Ferguson. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
Chris Kaiser,
they've controlled this
he's
game.
live on TikTok.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5.
Wondering about something.
I'm a big...
How many followers do you need to go live on TikTok?
1,000. According to PC Mag, to go live on TikTok, you need to have 1,000 or more followers.
That's a lot of followers.
Yeah. That's crazy. Facebook, you don't have to have any followers to go live.
Nope, you don't.
So how would you get all those? 1,000 followers, jeez.
Dude, I'm only at 248 followers.
Oh, on my TikTok, I'm at like 40,000.
And I have 2,198 likes.
Love my job! I love it! I can't wait to go inside and work! Love my job! I love it!
I should totally do that.
I love my job!
I should totally do that.
Love my job! I love it! I can't wait to go inside and work! Love my job! I love it! I can't wait to go!
370. Jonathan, Jacob Alexander. It's your daily reminder to change.
Love my job!
It's your daily reminder to change the batteries in your fire alarm. 90% TikTok, like.
I live in Oregon. Not gonna say the state, I'm sorry. But I live in Oregon. I live in Oregon. Not gonna say the state, I'm sorry. But I live in Oregon. I live in Oregon.
Love my...
That's just fucking funny. I get, and actually I'm following that person too. She's pretty cool.
Oh, the one that did that?
Yeah. Yeah, she's really nice.
Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was
That'd be funny if you post that on Facebook.
Yeah. And you can actually message your followers just like you do on Facebook.
Oh, on TikTok?
Yeah.
Take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, they had the feel that they would come.
Trying to find that one follower I'm following. Hold on. He has some pretty amazing
videos on there.
Videos.
I love my job. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I love my job.
Hey, Dad.
Yep.
Something happened the other day at school.
What happened, bud?
The teacher asked us what our life was like, and each was called on, and she said her life was like a rose because she liked to smell good and look pretty. And then I was called on, and she said, "What is your life like, Dominic?" And I said, "My life is like toilet paper because I'm either on a roll or I'm taking crap from somebody."
So we found some baby turtles on the beach. There's a turtle sanctuary here, and we're gonna let them go tonight. When they let them go, they say a little prayer because only about less than like 2% of them make it. But yeah, we found these ones, and then we've got 3 more in here. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I love turtles.
We're gonna let them go tonight. So we.
I said my life is like toilet paper.
Hold on, let me see if I can find a.
No, I think that's the guy that did the. No, the kid said that life is like a fart or something.
Hey, John, want to hear a joke? Yep. All right, well, there was this guy that was having suicidal thoughts. He was standing up on top of this bridge, and he was ready to jump, but then he looked down below, and he saw this guy with no arms dancing on the riverbank. And he thought, oh, man, my life can't be that bad. You see, there's a guy down there with no arms, and he's dancing all around. I have to go down there and tell him that he saved my life. So the guy goes down there, and he tells him what he was about to do, and he says, but I saw you dancing, and I knew that life, wasn't worth giving up. If you have no arms and you can dance like this. The guy says, dancing? I wasn't dancing. He says, being that I have no arms and my asshole itches, I can't scratch it. Since it's saved your life, will you scratch it for me? Hey, John, want to hear a joke?
Oh my gosh. What the heck? This guy's funny.
Yeah, I like him. He's a Packer fan too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I didn't even know he was until I saw. He has a big rug that's Packers.
Oh my god.
Yeah. What a coincidence, right?
Yeah. So he said the guy was trying to scratch
his butthole, yeah.
Is the Oklahoma offense ready for their
trying to scratch his butthole.
Right now, just ice cold.
Oh,
they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about knowing your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
That's his second sack of the game. The best defensive ends.
I have no idea what me and Mike are doing Friday because I'm broke.
This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Well, I wouldn't say broke, but yeah.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Now Oklahoma's punter out there getting set as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15.
You know, Christina's in the hospital.
16 yards.
Yeah. And Will didn't tell me that she was.
And that last drive so effective in the passing game resulting in a touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the
like it was on Friday, I think. Something going on with her kidneys, I think, or something. That poor woman. Yeah.
Because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Yeah, no, I just.
On second down now, it's Ferguson, and he'll go down right around
I don't want to
47 this time.
what happened
6 yards the pickup, and
yeah, same here.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night.
And also,
He's hit the holes. He's been quick. He's been decisive.
Don't want Will freaking out either.
Here's a 1st and 10, Oregon.
gone through enough already.
Here's Ferguson. And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Second and 9. And they continue to hand him the rock and running back. He's been a real workhorse so far in this game.
Yeah, he was on Steam, but I get taking time on the matchup or something.
Even in heavy traffic, he's rarely losing yardage. He's
No, it's Nick Price today.
Guess what? People have to start.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's older than me. He's 32.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now.
I'll be 34.
This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's taken down at the 43,
Let me get
but
you
not
back
before
to
picking up the first.
No.
43 years old.
Able to get what they need.
Zach, he's 37.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll hand it off to Ferguson. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off.
Hello?
As time has run out on this third quarter.
Hello, this is Lohan. I'm looking for Zaki Poo Poo.
On the handoff, this is Ferguson. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7.
Hello, Zaki Poo Poo.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they
Are you there?
back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
Hello. How you doing, dude?
No doubt those are the types of carries you're looking for here, Charles.
Good.
In the fourth quarter, this is when
Guess who's with me?
Breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Guess.
I love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game.
No.
That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting
Kyle?
on the runners, taking care of the football.
Yeah.
Because you got to tell your quarterback, hey,
What up, brother? Zach? How you doing?
I'm great, man.
What'd you guys have for Subway?
Getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Well, what we had, I had a
This is Ferguson.
Oh, that's cool. A what?
Second touchdown tonight as his guys continue to pour it on.
Oh, the eggs and bacon sandwich?
Cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing.
Oh, nice.
Total domination, Charles.
They click so well. If you really focus
I got the chicken bacon ranch melt and Kyle got a cold cut combo.
And no effort to bring this one.
Yeah.
It's a touchback.
The what?
Offense back out, ready for their next possession.
Oh, that's for you.
It's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
No. That's the bras are for Jason and you.
I got mine on right now.
He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's
So, what?
It's Thomas. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
So, what are you doing today?
No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
working out of the gun. That's out of the hands of Edwards. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
What?
Keeps their drive alive.
Who said that?
But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protecting himself as best he could.
Oh, okay.
7 yards to pick up there. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackle
So,
is really good.
And because of that,
how's your mom doing?
I remember doing
That's good.
Run after catch. You're tackling him almost on the spot. That means that
Oh, I know, dude. You know, I don't take no offense to it.
Well, it just seems like all game
You know,
long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page. Quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you
now a close ball is intercepted.
Dude, yeah, Barry does. He knows how to joke around, but sometimes he can't take a joke.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, I love Barry. You know, he's always going to be my brother. So, you know.
First down, Ferguson. And some room to work.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Touchdown. Big play there.
So,
57 yards.
so what are you doing today? Just hang out at home?
Yeah, hang at home.
That's cool.
Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
Oh, that's cool.
I might get a show.
Oh, Pew, you stink.
It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of can I top this? And each run
When, where, and how hard?
Oh, no, that's even you try.
Oh, okay.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out
So,
And what you guys doing right now?
I'm just playing my football game for a little bit, and then, we're probably gonna watch a movie.
First down throw for Young. Now they go screen. It's complete.
No.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pick.
Yeah, he came over to hang out with me for a little bit because he said that it's a little boring at home, so he decided to come over and hang out.
Now a dump off here complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 35.
I don't mind the company.
This game is certainly pretty well over. Go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board.
That's cool. I think everyone else got their shots. I've been busy this week. I haven't been able to call a hospital and find out when I can get my vaccine, but I'll probably call them sometime this week.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I already got 255 back, and I'm getting another 231, so I'm getting close to 5.
Hurts the team on defense.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
I'm getting 600 back.
Try and run some clock here as they keep it.
How are you getting so much money back?
This is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. This late in the
Yeah,
game,
so do I.
maybe
But
seriously
shit.
have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field
Oh, so do you claim under your mom too? That's probably why.
Yeah.
Not totally home free yet, but it's
Because you can.
1st and 10.
Yeah, because if your mom is claiming under 20 minutes, I can't because she's dead. You can't claim anybody if they're not alive. Holy crap! Another one. I'm playing. No, I'm playing face of the franchise, and my running back is already ran what 3 touchdowns. I'm beating Oklahoma 49-3. Yeah.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off.
So what are you what are you watching right now?
It's a touchback.
Watching on my YouTube.
Oh, you're watching YouTube?
The Sooner offense back out,
That's
ready
cool.
for the next possession. And the interception
Oh,
last
cool.
time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they want.
What'd you think of SmackDown?
Yeah, it's great.
The situation, the O-line just hates that because they
I can't wait until Roman Reigns. I can't wait until Fastlane.
Yeah.
Do you hear that? They might be
I don't think
did you hear they might be canceling WWE Network?
It's an interception.
I heard.
He's picked off near his own 48.
Yeah, I don't know, but saves me $10. Well, I can get Peacock and just pay them $10 instead of
Are the kings of college football.
Hey, here. I'm going to know about that.
Truly a champion's performance. Weapons galore on the offensive side of the football, and they finish things off in style as they will be crowned the champions of the college football world.
All the wrestling events is going to be on Peacock, I think. I don't know when it's going to start, but
hey,
that's what I heard.
You know, it was really great what you did.
Okay, so,
I know you could have gone to the draft last year, but instead you risked everything to come back here and help us.
So,
It means a lot to me, man.
I think I'm okay, but
we've been through it all together, man. You know I love you like a brother.
Yeah, it's. I'll let you know. I'll let you know what's happening.
So, are you
Yeah.
feeling
Yeah.
thankful enough to finally admit that I'm
I
Batman?
know,
Come on, let's not get carried away now. But hey, I will admit,
Red Yolks.
Okay. Well, at least there's that.
I have to describe
Superman.
Soups.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Get what off?
For that?
Yeah. You know, as Batman's equal, his biggest rival. And even though they got let out from time to time, they always wound up back as close friends.
I don't know.
I can definitely work with that.
But hey, just in case you ever go stepping out of line, you should know that I always keep an extra thing of kryptonite on me at all times.
Oh, yeah.
You might need that in the NFL against me. No cap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was certainly.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you later, dude. Okay.
Okay.
And
bye.
it was my honor to be there with you guys through that part of your journey, and I just want to thank you for taking us through that. Now, we're closing in on another critical chapter.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
NFL Combine.
So, the NFL Combine. I spent so much time preparing for it. Some things you can't ever say you're fully ready for. That's how the week felt to me.
Some reports, are you declaring? Let the fate decide.
Star Wars.
walked away from the press conference feeling a buzz. Said a lot of things. Will my performance back it up?
Just imagine if I get drafted to like the Raiders or something.
This cannot be happening. Okay. Oh, man, okay. Think. Where was the last place you looked at him?
If you knew where you last saw them, they wouldn't be lost now, would they?
Yeah, thanks. Gotta help you are. You're rich.
Say it with me now. Eisen.
Right, Eisen. You're Rich Eisen. Big fan. I'm gonna be the laughingstock of your next broadcast, aren't I?
Depends. You gonna run the 40 barefoot? I may have a little fun with you, but don't worry. I won't make you a running joke, huh? Come on. I thought it was pretty good.
Maybe not your best, but I'll tell you what. You let me wear your cleats, I'll laugh at any joke you have. I'm serious, I'm desperate.
Try 'em on. See if they fit. What's the verdict?
Perfect fit, but honestly, and I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but they're a little damp. They're like really damp. Did you go swimming in these?
Thought you said you were a fan. If you were, then you'd know I just ran my annual Run Rich Run 40 for charity.
Ah, right. How'd it go?
Let's just say my days of keeping up with Saquon Barkley are behind me. Maybe you'll think anything I did out there.
What was your time?
5.98, baby.
Well, I can't do any worse. I've seen statues move faster than that.
All right, well, I want you to go out there and post a time of at least 4.6. Think you could swing that?
With as much adrenaline as I have coursing through my veins right now from trying to find my cleats, there's no way I don't beat the combine record. I'll tell you what, I'll be even faster. Just watch.
Now that is what I like to hear. You're gonna be helping those kids at St. Jude more than you know. Go get them, champ. Hope those shoes bring you good luck. And an even...
No one's watching, so I'll just stop my broadcast.